So it's still Black Maternal Health Week, and naturally, I thought about talking and coming to you guys and talking about like the aspects of the doula field where we like help women of color give birth and like the injustices that we experience and the things that we can do to make that better. But instead, I decided to go in a different direction this year. And this year, I just want to talk really quickly about fibroids and cysts and endometriosis because there are two diseases that are plaguing the Black community or BIPOC women in general. And it's something that unfortunately is really the silent killer that a lot of people are not shining a light on. So as a yoni steaming therapist, a naturopathic doctor, a womb health and wellness coach, there are so many things that I have learned to discover over the years because I naturally, so a little bit behind the scenes on me, I started out in bio pre-med, wanting to be a neurosurgeon, got up to my last semester of undergrad and decided this actually isn't what I want to do because in fact, everything that I'm learning is not how to heal my clients and the actual cause of the disease that they have. I'm actually just learning how to treat their symptoms, and that's not something that I want to do. So I dedicated from that point on the rest of my life to naturopathy. Okay, so now fast forward where we are today. I cannot tell you the number of women who come to me on the brink of hysterectomy, on the brink of being deemed sterile or infertile, on the brink of losing everything that they associate with their womanhood, meaning their womb, their ovaries, their everything, all because of fibroids and cysts and endometriosis. What I want you to know is if you are suffering with fibroids and cysts, there are a few things that you need to do. And this is going to have to be a series so that this video does not be a million minutes long. But if you are suffering with fibroids and cysts, endometriosis, any of those kind of elements where they're talking about you needing hysterectomy, the first thing that you're going to have to do is cleanse. You're going to have to cleanse and you're going to have to detox. What they don't tell you is that fibroids and cysts and endometriosis love sugar. Fibroids and cysts and endometriosis love starches. Fibroids and cysts and endometriosis love everything that is processed. So you are going to have to detoxify your body. That means clean your colon. That means detox like natural fruits and juices that you can consume instead of red meat, instead of starches, instead of processed foods. And now I know, because see, this is the other thing. We like those things, right? Those things naturally taste good. So naturally, we want to go to those things to eat, especially when we get the news and a diagnosis of fibroids and cysts and endometriosis. But your girl, I used to have them. I suffered with them for years. My periods were horrible. I had clots the size of a fist at some months, okay? It was like I was birthing whole babies, whole periods. Like my entire period was like I was birthing a full baby. And why am I telling you this? I know it's TMI, but for those girlies who have fibroids and cysts, those girlies who have endometriosis, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Your periods are horrible, your cramps are crazy, the whole 9 yards, like the list goes on and on and on. So, but what they don't tell you, back to that, what they don't tell you is that the foods that you're eating are contributing directly to your health. So the first thing we're going to do is clean your colon. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to switch those things out of your diet for a minimum of 90 days. Now, I have a 90-day healing challenge that I'm going to make sure that I'll put back into my link tree. So if you are interested in doing it, learning more about how to heal, click up in my link in my bio, join the 90-day challenge. You could become a part of the fibroid healing community that I have created. I have a whole entire group called Fibroid Fighters, but we'll get into that in another video. The point is, though, you want to make sure that you detox. The second thing that you want to do is that you want to eat really good food. So you want to get organic, preferably. But if you can't get organic, and I know some people won't come for me on this, but if you can't get organic where you are, then make sure that you take the fruits and vegetables that you have, soak them in baking soda and apple cider vinegar for a minimum of 20 minutes before you eat them. Okay, so that you can get rid of all the gook, all the bugs, all the wax, some of the wax that they put onto our fruits and vegetables, and that is blocking those foods from actually being absorbed in the body. Another thing that you're going to do is you're going to fast. Okay, if you join this 90-day period with us, we fast in this. Why? Because one thing that I've discovered in my womb healing journey is that when you fast, your period changes. Have you ever experienced your period on a fasting moment versus a non-fasting moment? We just got out of Ramadan, so your girl was fasting for 30 days straight. And when I was fasting during that 30 days, I did not get a cycle. Last year when I fasted, I did not get a cycle. My cycle didn't come back until I started eating. What does that tell me? That tells me that the foods that we eat is directly related to the menstrual cycle that you experience every single month. And if you have fibroids and cysts, I can almost guarantee that your menstrual cycles are crazy. And if they aren't painful, they're extremely heavy. That's just one of those common symptoms. Another thing that we're going to do is I have a tea that I created. So I created a yoni steam and a tea. And if you are listening to any Western medicine, then this is not the channel and the site for you, okay? Because your girl don't listen to Western medicine. I told you I left Western medicine so I can help y'all to be able to heal. But what you want to do is you want to yoni steam. Now, I yoni steamed at least once a week, 3 weeks out of the month. Why 3 weeks instead of 4 weeks? Because you don't yoni steam the week of your cycle coming. So within 5 to 7 days before your menstrual cycle, you're not going to yoni steam. But those other 3 weeks, you're going to yoni steam. The other thing that you're going to do is you're going to take a tea. Okay? Now, because of this moment that I had where I was talking to spirit about, okay, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about during Black Maternal Health Week? I decided to create a herbal mastery course. So I have an herbal mastery course and I have a 28-day healing system that I created, both of which were dedicated to helping women to heal. I don't care if you aren't a woman of color, if you are a woman that's dealing with fibroids and cysts, endometriosis, infertility, any of those things, this is for you. So the 28-day healing system, we currently on the website right now have fibroid and cyst ones, and we also have yeast and BV, but the fertility one will be dropping next week. So if you're dealing with infertility, that one will be for you. But for the fibroids and cysts and the yeast, they're already up on the website. But in addition to that, I also created, like I said, the herbal mastery course. Why? Because in my time of helping women to heal, I find that a lot of people automatically run to herbs to be able to do it. But what nobody is also talking about is that herbs are not like a magic pill that you're just going to take and it's going to fix everything. You have to be doing the other things to heal your body naturally in order for the herbs to be able to penetrate the system and for you to be able to get the nutrients and the help and the healing that herbs can deliver. So I created this course because we're going to talk about in depth, the herbs that you need to know about in order for you to be able to properly heal, and not just fibroids and cysts and endometriosis, but a host of other ailments and diseases. We're going to talk about the spiritual connection that also goes in alignment with those herbs so that you can know the spiritual benefits of them and energetic benefits of them and the physical properties. We're also going to deep dive into how to use the herbs in yoni steams and making teas, how to prepare them and put them on your womb, all of those things that you need to know to be able to really heal, because I'm just at a place where I feel like it's no more time for gatekeeping. Women need to heal. Like, I literally want to help my community to heal. So normally this course is going to be $7.95, but for this week only, so from today until 1 week from now, so what are we at? Tuesday? Next Tuesday or Wednesday, the course will be $3.95 on the website. If you're interested in joining, this will be your moment to go get it while it's still cheap. I know this video was long, but meet me in the next one, part 2, where we talk a little bit more in depth about how to heal the womb, the necessary steps that you're going to take to do it. And then I will also make sure that I link to my video that I have on my YouTube channel where I discuss fully the 28-day healing systems. Okay, love you, bye, peace.